Good morning, YouTube. This is Zach with Achilles Financial, and we are back with a stock and review, and I am incredibly excited to discuss this company. This is Nucor Corp. The reason that I'm excited about this is because this is a play that I seriously think long-term is going to provide incredible value for those of you who have been following the channel. The reason for this company is because I think that we are trading at a discount, and there is a big question mark over some of the potential that we can see in the near future. As you can see, Nucor 3 months ago was trading close to the $50 a share mark, whereas a year ago they were closer to the $60 a share mark. What Nucor does is they are a steel manufacturer, and they are in a primary market to take advantage of a new infrastructure deal. What infrastructure deal may that be? So if we're looking at Nucor, you can see that one of the key ways that they can grow is if we are going to come out of this recession that we're currently operating under. There is a lot of talk surrounding a potential infrastructure bill. How can we get money back into the economy? How can we get jobs back into the economy in a short-term time period without doing another handout? A lot of economic experts are saying we do not want another handout because that's only going to provide long-term problems. However, if we can do a big infrastructure deal, that's going to provide a long-term solution. It'll get money back in the hands of workers, and we're going to be able to improve the overall economic outlook. I anticipate that we're going to see an additional pop in the price of steel when that happens, because we're going to see a huge increase in the volume there. I think that this is going to be something that the current presidential administration is going to utilize on a long-term basis. The other thing that I really like about them is if we do the dividend yield, this is a very safe dividend. Now, do I anticipate that we're going to see a continued dividend of over 4%? Maybe not. But the CEO in an interview at the end of April said that they are not going to cut the dividend no matter what happens, as long as they stay profitable, and they've said that they anticipate a return to profitability over the second half of this year. So that sets up a lot of potential growth for Nucor, and as you can see, it did pop with the broader market, so there is some short-term gains to be made there. I really like this play. I would love to build a position. I've actually added them to a list. I really like Nucor. So what are some of the ways that we can play it? I really like a long-term approach here, and I understand that some of these options can be pretty expensive. But if you look at the long-term capabilities here, and I'm thinking October, because this is going to be leading right into the election, and I think that a key election point is, hey, let's talk about an infrastructure bill, and that would be a huge way to lead into a potential decision that could provide thousands of dollars and billions in a revamp of the United States infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, I'm talking bridges, railroads, buildings, a lot of data centers, all of which would require steel, and Nucor is in a unique position to be able to do that. So if you look at some of these $45 calls in October, or even if we went to the beginning of next year, which I think is a little bit too far out for me personally, I like the end of the October deals because, again, leading into that election, but these $45 calls look really good to me. $126 right here. I really like that approach. And again, we're looking at $45 right here. But even look at earlier this week, we've got $41, $42 over the course of the month. We're already approaching that price, and all we need is some positive news to really ramp this up. So I think from a long-term perspective, from a dividend yield perspective, Nucor is great. From a short-term growth, there's still potential. I mean, even here, $40 a share, even right before this, $45 a share, we're not that far off. Or you can play that options trade, and again, the options right here for something that is near-term future. I don't know if this is going to happen by next week, but for that same price, we can go out to October and see that $45 a share for $126. So there's a lot to like about this. I really like the potential that we could see in an infrastructure deal, and I am definitely going to be making a play here. I am interested to see what occurs in the market today before I make this play, but that's my overall plan. So let me know in the comments below if you are going to be looking at infrastructure stocks in particular, and if you want to make a move on NUE or Nucor Corp. So let me know. Thanks everyone. I'll talk to you later. Bye.